Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. You guys already know who I am. It is Granna, so you know it's kitchen talk time. Okay? All right, so let's just hop into this. Let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. Oh my God, this young lady is amazing, amazing. She ran the 100-meter a couple of weeks ago, and she broke the record. I think she did it like 10.57 seconds, and I think it came out at the end. It was like when they converted or whatever, it was 10.77 seconds. But come on, guys, you got to give her flowers. You got to give it to her. This girl is phenomenal when it comes to the track. She is. So when I saw that, of course, I have read every little clipping they have put out there on social media about her and winning this race. It was just amazing, and just seeing her face, how happy she was when she won this race and everything. Because you guys remember a couple of years ago, I think it was back in 2021, yeah. But she was raised by her grandmother and her aunt, and I don't know the whole story about what happened with her mother or her father, but she was raised by them. And back in 2021, I believe it was, or maybe it was 2020, when her mother passed away, her biological mother passed away. And from what I read, she didn't even know anything about it till some reporter brought it up to her. And of course, you even though she may have never known her mother or was raised by her mother, you still have some kind of feelings when it comes to your parents. You still yearn for that love for them, or spending that time with them, or whatever. I don't know what was going on in her mind, but at that time she had took some marijuana, had smoked some marijuana, and the social media just dragged this young lady. They dragged her for that. And I guess when she got tested, it showed up, in her system and all that. And she told him she took this because she was feeling some kind of way because of the, learning about the death of her mother, her biological mother. So it was just, I feel like it was just unfair to her for them to do that, because, I think when she did this marijuana, she was in Oregon, which is a legal state to smoke marijuana or whatever. And it's pretty legal in a lot of states now. And hell, you can even go and get medical marijuana now. I just think they was too hard on her when it came to that, because ain't no telling what half of these athletes are out here doing, and they're getting away with doing this. And, I don't know, and I don't want to put something out there false, but I feel like they went in too hard on her. And, and she probably was at the time going through something really deep and had a lot of feelings going on and a lot of stuff going on with her. But with that being said, it shows the strength in her, because, 2 years later, she comes back and she wins this, set a new record for the 100 meters. I'm sure this young lady worked very hard to get to where she at and to really put it in. It's not as simple as just getting out there running. You have to be in that right mindset to do that. And I just wanted to give her her props, for doing that. It's just crazy. I don't normally keep up with track or anything like that, but when something like that happens or something like that goes on, and I do, hear about it on social media, of course, I want to, just give her props, because this is something that is passion. This is her passion. This is something she enjoyed doing. And I think, there's nothing wrong with having the athletes to do drug tests for different types of drugs. There's nothing wrong with that, because, you want them to be in the best health as possible. But weed, I don't know if it should be to the extent that they took it when it come to her and her smoking, the weed. I'm trying to find, I know I saw something somewhere else about her and this weed and all this and that, But I'm just proud of her. I'm proud that she didn't let this take her out or take her down, and she continued. And I love her because she's always wearing her nails. But I did notice when she did this run, she didn't have her nails. She didn't, I guess I don't know if they was real, fake, or what, but she didn't have her nails. So, but I'm very proud of her for doing that. But, for sticking to her passion and what she likes to do, and not letting anything, deter her from that. Because, man, life is just crazy within itself. And when you have to put all this other stuff on top of it and deal with the everyday life, and when you're out there in the public and you're with the way social media is today, and everybody can Google you and see all this stuff that's going on, a lot of times we as fans, or we as outsiders, we don't understand, or we don't see everything that these athletes and entertainers and all this kind of stuff put into what they do, into their passion. So it's just crazy, what this young lady probably has went through her entire life, and to get to where she's at. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. I'm just proud of her. I really am. So, I just think we should, give her her props. I mean, this young lady is like, what, I think 20, 25, 26, something like that. She's still a young lady, still probably got a long, a bright future ahead of her with her track, and she can continue to do that for a while. So it's crazy, but I do, think about young people, especially women's, when they out doing things, and how it may be compared to men's when they're doing the same sports, how they may get a little leeway and the women's don't. It's crazy, but yeah, just want to send a shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson on her win and everything, and her to continue to have success and continue to go, where she wants to go and what she wants to do. And we should not, jump to judge so quickly. And that's the problem with us. We want to judge people. We always want to judge people. And we want to, really go by what they put out there on social media, because a lot of times with this stuff, when it comes to social media, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, because people just hide behind their tablet or their phone or their laptops or whatever it is, and they just put all this stuff out here and say this stuff, not thinking that this person is human. They have feelings, they have everyday issues that's going on with them, just as we do. And just think about that, before we start talking about different things that go on. And I'm referring to back, like I said, I haven't read anything, I guess you could say, negative about her, recently, but just going back when she was going through what she was going through back in 2020, 2021, 2020, with the passing of her mother and everything that she was going through at that time, and how we can be so judgmental and all that, and not only her, anyone that's out there in the public eye, because these people, they have a life, and they are just human, and they're just doing what they're passionate about, and they make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and we get so caught up in these people's lives, like it's our life, and this is something personally happening with us, and we start judging them, and we start, nitpicking at every little thing that they do. And it's crazy, because all they do is put extra pressure on them. It just, it puts all this extra pressure on them to live up to the standard or the expectations that the world has put on them, because they're seeing all this stuff on social media. So it's crazy. It's just crazy. Sometimes I be sitting back thinking about just life in general. And yeah, I do, check out social media quite a bit. and I be seeing these different things about things that's going on with social media. I don't care if it's dealing with the politics of the world today, which is crazy in itself, or dealing with the natural disaster things that's going on in this world, which is crazy because all this stuff is going on with the fires, the flooding, and all this stuff. And, everything that's going on in this world, the different debate on different things. And when I sit back and I think about it and I read these stuff and read these different comments that people just sit back and put out there on social media, sometimes I just be like, what the hell are they talking about? Did they actually see what happened? Or did they actually see or hear what was said? What are they hearing or what are they seeing? But that's just their perspective. Everybody have their perspective of things. Everybody see things differently. Everybody hear things differently. So when I'm reading about different people, I definitely try to be open-minded about it and give everybody the benefits of the doubt, because you don't know their story and what they're going through. And it has probably been proven time and time again that people did not know Sha'Carri Richardson's story. They was just looking at her as an athlete and what she was doing and not knowing the backstory of, or even really digesting the backstory. Of course, people can Google about it and see what's going on with her, but you don't really dive into it. You nitpick things that you want to pick out and focus on, and then you want to go in hard on that. And like I said, that's just general. Not only when it comes to Sha'Carri Richardson, but in general, just general everyday life and living. And people do that all the time. So I think we need to think about some of these things before we put our opinion out there. Which, I mean, ain't nobody gonna listen to what the hell Granna's saying. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. But just me, myself, I think about those things. I think about this as a person. This person has feeling. This person, have their life that they're dealing with every day. And then you have people over here that's going in on them that don't know a damn thing about them, or think they know something because they read it on social media. So they just go in hard. And when they're putting this stuff out there on social media, you can't take it back. Yeah, you put a post out there, you delete the post later on after you think about it, but it's too late then, because too many people have seen it and they've taken it and put their little 2 cents in it and sprinkle this on it, and it just keep going and going, just like these wildfires that's going on. I mean, I guess I should compare that, because that's something that's very serious too. That has happened to the people over in Hawaii and everything, and the floods that's happened out throughout the world, throughout the United States. It's crazy. Sometimes I think too much. Sometimes I think I get too deep, but this whole conversation was supposed to be about Sha'Carri Richardson. But I just wanted to throw in a little extra things out there for people to think about when they're reading different things and they're seeing these different accomplishments that these athletes or these entertainers or different people have accomplished and, did, and how they deserve to get their flowers. And all the other stuff that happened to them in the past, it's just in the past. Just leave it there and appreciate them for where they're at today, And that's something that we as people need to get better on, okay? So, kudos to Sha'Carri Richardson for her win and her setting up the record of the 100 meters, and much, much success to her continued career and everything, okay? All right, well, Granna's about to get out of here. And you guys know sometimes I just be all over the place. I do. But I just wanted to, put that out there. Okay, think about some things before you respond to some things that's being said on this social media. It ain't nothing wrong with it, because I'm on social media too. But just think about it, okay? Guys, as you go about your day, have a great day. Be kind to people. Stay hydrated. It's still extremely hot out there. We got a few more days left in this month, and then we're into September, and September is another hot month. But just have a great day, all right? Check you out next time around.